The next creature we're going to talk about is that of the Incubus. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's probably not what you're thinking, to be honest. So the Incubus goes ahead and focuses on, rather than sapping physical energy, they sap your mental energy while you are sleeping. And they do that just because you're very much weaker in the dream state, and they feed off your dreams and replace them with terrifying nightmares. And many of them often, have their prey unfortunately expire. So if people die in their sleep, that might be actually a really good story hook. It might be an incubus. As well as they can transform into succubuses, as well as vice versa, depending on which kind of is more prevalent and which is more needed in that given role. So we can also go ahead and look at their stat block, as well as how you can further use them in your campaigns. So first off, we can go ahead and see that they're pretty dang strong. They're CR4, 15 AC, 66 hit point, 30 foot movement, 60 foot flying. They have resistance to cold, fire, poison, and psychic. They also just have that ability to transform into a succubus if they need to. They also just have a multi-attack touch attack, which is kind of actually pretty good, because it does an average of 15 damage, and it causes a curse for the next 24 hours or until it dies. Target can't gain a benefit of a short rest, so that's a very interesting way to play that. Additionally, they also just have Disguise Self, as well as Etherealness, as well as Dream and Hypnotic Pattern. Pretty cool spells, actually. Then they also just have a bonus action Nightmare. So within 60 feet, if a creature has 20 or fewer hit points, it can fall unconscious for an hour. That's actually a really cool ability, I think. And so using these in your campaign, again, I would probably say maybe minimum level 3 for one of them. Like for a party of level 3s, I think they can handle it, especially if they're fully rested. And these guys also, they're pretty good for, I guess if you're using devils as your major enemy for the campaign, that would be pretty useful for that. And again, the story hook could be people are falling asleep and dying in their sleep, and that could cause investigation, or vice versa. Or you could also have the succubus thing occur if you wanted to, and they're just trying to hide out and only take the people who are sleeping. I don't know, kind of crazy, kind of cool.